Welcome to Gate of Zion. This is a place of encounter. This is a place of revival, and this is a place of transformation. This is the first message I have for you this year. I'm going to be talking about a subject that said operating in your God ordained inherent ability. All right, everyone that God created, He created him for something. There is nobody on earth that God created and he's just coming here for nothing or to do nothing. Everyone. Okay, it's not a mistake that you found yourself here on earth. All right, in Jeremiah chapter 29 and in verse 11, God said to Jeremiah, "Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you." Before you were formed in your mother's womb, I knew you. It means that God has finished working in the life of Jeremiah before he brought him to the earth. The same thing that God said to Jeremiah is the same thing that he's saying to you now. That before you were formed in your mother's womb, he knew you. So he finished making you before he brings you here on earth. God is our manufacturer. God is our maker. He is the one that made us all. And when he finished making us, he sent us through our mother's womb and brought us on earth to function according to what he created us to do. I want to give you an example. In a factory where a vehicle is being made, so many things have been put into that vehicle in order for that vehicle to function properly. For example, this vehicle have lights that during the night you can turn on the lights to see in darkness. That vehicle has a brake where you can match it for an emergency, or maybe you want to stop, you match it. There are so many functionality in that vehicle. And of course, before that vehicle will be released out for commercial use, it has been tested and see that every functionality is intact. There shouldn't be a problem with the brake. There shouldn't be a problem with the lights. There shouldn't be a problem with the speedometer, and so on and so forth. Alright, so everything that he created, God created them all for a reason. The same thing that God created you and I, as God created you and I, he created us all with our full functionality. He tested us. He is our manufacturer. He tested us before he sent us to the earth to function. Have you ever wondered why, when you are created, so many sperm cells went through your mother's womb. So many sperm cells, but you are the only one who hits your mother's egg and comes out as a baby, because God said, "I am done with you. Go on and operate in your full functionality on earth for me." But you see, the problem is that you cannot function if your manual for operation is not with you. Very unfortunately, we lost connection with God. Every one of us needed to, first of all, get his roots back to God, because God is the one who made your life. He is the one who has a manual for your life. So if you want to function the way God wants you to function with your life, you need to get connected to him. You need to get back to him. I see this way. You are going to get back to God so that God will reveal to you your full assignment on earth. Your assignment might not be the same with my assignment. Your assignment may be different, but you must know what God needs you to do with your life. So if that vehicle has gone out, for example, to operate in its full functionality, you that purchased that vehicle to use, if you cannot operate, if you cannot use the brake effectively, it does not mean that the brake is not there. If you cannot use the light in the dark or turn on the light in the dark, it does not mean that that vehicle does not have light that you can use in the night. It is because you don't know how to use that light. It is because you don't know how to match that brake. It is because you don't know how to make use of this device the way it should be used. So it does not mean that those devices does not have those functionality or those facilities attached to it. But you see, when you refer back to the manufacturer's manual, you will see how to use the brake lights. If you refer back to the manufacturer's light and manual, you will see how you can use to turn on the lights. It will show you that there is a light, there is a brake. So if you have an accident, it's not the manufacturer's fault. It is your fault because you cannot make use of the brake. If you have an accident, it does not in the night. It does not mean that it's the fault of the manufacturer because the manufacturer put the light in that vehicle. You don't know how to turn on the light. So you have to refer back to the manufacturer to learn how to use that product so that you won't have an accident. So it's the same thing with our life. If we cannot operate according to God's manual, we might have an accident of destiny. Our destiny will not function the way God wants it to function, and that is an accident. Your goal in life will be terminated, will be cut short because you don't know what you are to do with your life at that time. So there is a crash in life. Always people have crashes in life, have accidents in life. It is because they don't know the true functionality of their assignment. They are not operating in the God-ordained inherent ability that He deposited in them. Everyone God deposited an ability. Like I told you, that device has every ability in it, but it is because the person who is using it don't know how to use it. It does not mean he doesn't have it. It is the same thing with you. Everything that God made for your life, it is in you. If you are not functioning according to how God designed your life to function, it is because you don't know the functionality that is deposited in you. So the question is, how will you know your inherent ability? It's for you to refer back to God and tell God, Father, I want to know what you created me for to do, because you are the one that is having the manual to my life. If you have not done that, do it. This year 2026 should be a different year for you, where your life should be having a different. Yes, maybe your assignment is different. Your assignment is to help someone, or maybe your assignment is to support someone. Everybody have an assignment on earth, but if you don't know your assignment, you'll be malfunctioning. So refer back to God, connect your life to Him, and ask Him to show you what He wants you to do with your life this year. Maybe that's your assignment. So I will say to you, welcome to Gate of Zion. This is a place of encounter, a place of revival, and a place of transformation. This is the place we connect to God in worship, access the voice of God through His word, and connecting and empower people through business. So thank you for listening. My name is Jared. Bye.